I just want to start by saying thanks to Kathy and Bruce and Nell for letting me say these brief words about, on behalf of the parents of Aaron and Tracey. I think you'll understand if I get a little emotional while I talk. First off, congratulations to Dave and Linda Moran, who are celebrating their 29th wedding anniversary exactly on this date. Congratulations to Dave and Linda. Now, to talk about the married couple, Aaron and Tracey, we need to start by looking at the individuals. Now, about Aaron, when I look at Aaron, I see someone who has the persistence and the drive to pursue a career in law enforcement in an economy that at best was extremely challenging. Now, after several years as a first responder, Aaron is now training new officers, having proved that he has the soft touch and the smarts to handle those situations that require patience and compassion. May God keep Aaron, as well as the other first responders and policemen in attendance, safe as you perform your duties. Patience and compassion. Patience and compassion. These personality traits certainly have, and will come in handy for Aaron. having married such a strong-willed and smart woman such as Tracey. And I knew that Aaron has what it takes to handle Tracey when he mentioned to me, when discussing Tracey's strong personality, that it isn't that bad. Yeah, right. Before today, there was a Franckowiak family tree and a Winkler family tree. Now these two families, although having separate roots, now share a common branch that will continue to grow stronger as time goes on. The best of all is that with this marriage, not only have Noel and I gained some great bowling league partners, we have also gained some wonderful and generous friends in Bruce and Kathy. Thank you, Aaron. We are grateful for this. Now about Tracey. My memories of Tracey as a little girl involve a smart, stubborn young lady with an emotional streak resulting from Noel's Italian blood coursing through her veins. Only because I was already accustomed to the same fiery personality in dating and marrying Noel was I able to withstand the force of Tracey's personality. Our fondest memories involve her 8 years of playing basketball, where she made many friends. And through an injury, found an interest in physical therapy. There's no denying that Tracey has always been a mommy's girl. Her relationship with her mother, as her best friend, is incredibly strong and one for the ages. However, with demands of completing her doctorate and her entering a professional career as a PTME, Tracey has lately become a daddy girl too. For this, I am also truly grateful. To see her succeed and thrive in a profession that needs more people like Tracey, whom are willing to extend the human touch and their interactions with patients and people, is something that we can all be truly proud of. when I lead you away to Aaron, I told Aaron to take good care of you. Well, you need to take good care of Aaron too. He deserves the very best from you, just as you expect and deserve the very best from him. And remember, I love you first. Now about Aaron and Tracey. What a wonderful wedding and celebration this has been.
Yes.
After all these months of planning, choosing, and getting together to work out the details, we have all experienced today that we will remember forever. There is no substitute for the joy of watching Aaron and Tracey blossom and grow together. This joy also reminds us all of our own blessings, and how grateful we all are to have the people in our lives that we love and can create memories with together. But now the hard work starts. Marriage is hard work. Many challenges lie ahead. You both will need to put up with the idiosyncrasies of each other's personalities, working through the joys and frustrations of living your lives together, using tolerance, balance, and judgment to keep the big picture in mind while choosing carefully the battles you fight for. The strength of anything worthwhile, and particularly regarding the strength and character of a marriage, is not how perfect things are, but how well you handle the challenges together. And when addressing these challenges, you both can count on the love, hopes, and prayers of all those in attendance tonight. To Aaron and Tracey.
All right. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm Tracey's brother and the best man, which I'm absolutely honored to be. Thank you, Mary. All right. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for joining Aaron and Tracey on this incredible night celebrating the union between two extraordinary people. I, for one, can't believe we've made it to this day. Especially when I think back to the time I got E. coli from Tracey nearly drowning me on a camping trip. But I recovered. For as long as I can remember, I've looked up to and supported my sister. During her high school basketball career, if I wasn't volunteering my time in business savvy during my preteen years as a 50-50 raffle coordinator, I'd be the #1 fan and the only one in the stands wearing face paint. During her rap career, I was sole member of her fan club and was actually featured on Tracey and Craig's solo album, Big and Tall. That's right, y'all. But no amount of support equals the amount I have for her choice in Aaron. I've known Aaron throughout the 9 years of his and Tracey's relationship, and during this time, my view of him has never changed from the nicest, most knowledgeable, handiest, and most selfless guy I have ever met. And I know exactly where he gets it from, his parents. He has a way of just letting go of the seriousness of life and enjoys the simple things, like a laugh or a quick thrill seeking. It's interesting because Tracey knows exactly when to buckle down and focus to achieve whatever goals on her plate. These two are perfect complements for one another, and it's only right that they share their lives in marriage. I love both of you guys, and a winner is Tracey and Aaron, because they're going to have a great life together.
We all came here tonight for one special reason, the open bar. Yeah. No. But I'm really honored to be here tonight because Tracey's been my friend for 14 years, and we started out at 7th grade basketball tryouts. Tracey called me the ball hog, but I was just the coach's favorite. You know, I couldn't help it. But Tracey really was the ball hog, and Uncle Lump used to call her the black hole, because if she got the ball, no one would ever touch it again. It's true. But we did end up leading our basketball team to 16-0. We did. Even though we started out on the wrong foot, we did end up becoming the best of friends, and our friendship grew throughout high school. Every Monday, Tracey would come over. We call it Megan Mondays. And every Wednesday, I'd go to the Wink's house, and it was Winky Wednesday. And then every Friday, Miss Wink would make tacos, and we'd smash. It was good. And I've always felt like a part of the Winkler's family ever since I was little. You always made me feel like a 20-year-old. And Nick. Oh, Nick. He was the brother I never wanted. Had. Before he was this fine young man, he was known as the Unibug. He had a mean unibrow and some buck teeth. Thank you for the braces. Even though Nick drove us crazy, we couldn't stand him. We really did love him. He was Tracey's #1 fan. He was... He was always in the stands with his face painted, number 11 for Tracey, and he was cheering louder than anybody. And let's not forget the 50-50 raffle. And the winner is... It wasn't until high school, after high school, when Tracey and Aaron met. I remember the exact night. They met at a mutual friend's house, and I wasn't there, which never happens, but I wasn't there. And she called me, and she said, "Megan, tonight I met my soulmate." I'm like, "Okay, Tracey, whatever." She could not stop talking about Aaron. I didn't know who Aaron was, never met him. But Tracey was always into basketball, and she never really talked about boys, so she couldn't stop talking about Aaron. And then I said, "Okay, whatever. I don't believe it." But 9 years later, here we are. Yeah. Not to say the 9 years were picture perfect, but there's been some up and downs, some bump in the roads, but most of all, they stuck by each other's side, and they grew up together, which is hard, because when you're together young, being able to go in the same direction is a hard thing, and they did it, which is good. And they've always been by each other's side, which I really love Aaron for that. And Aaron, you're one of the kindest and funniest and most OCD. I can appreciate that, because I'm the same. But you're very kind-hearted, and I love you. And the Franckowiaks are so awesome. I knew I loved them when they made lobster and filet dinner. That's what I do. But I have to admit, even though it doesn't happen often, I was wrong. I doubted you at first, but you were right. 9 years later, here we are. He is your soulmate. And that's hard to find. I love you guys a lot, and I'm very happy. Anyways, I love you both as a couple and separately. It is good. I know there'll be bumps in the road and you're going to have challenges as husband and wife, but I have the confidence in the world that you guys will make it because I love you. So cheers. Cheers. I love you. Dear Mike.